Konnichiwa, Miami Gamers, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today, guys, we'll do two things. Firstly, a mission plot from Razor, and the second part, we'll just continue with the Archon quest in Sumeru. As the harvest season arrives, the Monsters Adventures Guild has received a great number of requests from the sanctuary. You and Paul also went back into in response to Catherine's call for aid. I thought she was dead. Pigeons! Oh, Catherine! How the fuck are you alive again?
Let me just confirm. Yes, all tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, Paimon, we are grateful for your assistance. Thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise.
I was one came but earlier, guys, so this Catherine's alive at least, but not the other one.
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super easy stuff, like delivering and escorting goods. When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were going to be in for another long and drawn-out adventure.
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments. However, this situation is unavoidable in Mondstadt at this time of year.
Huh? Why's that?
Probably because it's harvest season?
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits. And for the wine capital of Teyvat, it's also the all-important winemaking season. Farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants are seeking to purchase top-quality ingredients to make new product.
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about wine these days.
Huh? What do you mean? Seriously? Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grand Master wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry! We need to leave right now or we'll be late! Hey, wait up!
What's going on?
Why do those two knights look so flustered?
Look how Kaia's walking up to us so slowly, like, hey people, remember me? Bitch! You all forgot about me, didn't you?
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. What a rare pleasure.
I know, we haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, just the person we need. Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters all of a sudden?
And it's our help required too.
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue. All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly to go through it.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again?
Oh my god, really? A letter from the Grand Master?
The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? The leader of that legendary expedition? So, what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going? When are they getting back?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden? Never knew you were such a gossip.
It's only normal, isn't it? That you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Even Master Jean says he's a living legend. Oh, pretty hard not to get hyped up after hearing that. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages, and we still never heard a single thing about what they're up to.
The acting Grand Master is very gracious in her appraisal. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it sometime. Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at headquarters? And we'll see what the letter says. We do miss our honorary knight, after all. It's been quite a long time since your last visit.
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine. See you soon.
All right, take care now.
Wow, this is an amazing storyline. So sounds from a fail. That's the quest Act 1, and let's go. It's been so long since I last stepped foot in the city. Well, even though I hate the city still, and it's boring. Anyone else to go to? Well, at least Venti's that drunk one over here. Like, hey Jay, remember me? Yeah, I'm here to see what's going on. Okay, what's going on here?
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon, I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Oh, yes. Yes, Mom?
Yep, we ran into Keaya near the Adventurers Guild. Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main hall at once before. Oh, Paimon's getting kinda nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth
Sounds
would be written
recognizable.
all over his face.
Mika, who's that?
Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase?
Hey, it's like a Kami version.
He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's
What?
very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Interesting.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master. Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Mama?
Yes, Master Jean.
Oh, he's ice! I saw the vision! He's ice! He's playable! Oh, I can't wait for that!
Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all. To the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. This is Varka.
Okay, hold on, Mika, I'm getting too tired. Okay, I'm getting there.
The first thing I want to say to you all is please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
Shut up!
May I continue?
Go ahead, Mika.
Yes, son.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as the Captain.
Who's that?
The captain?
Who is that?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Nevertheless, the captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis.
A cold region that I haven't been to
The
yet.
man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal.
That sounds recognizable, but who could be behind the mask? It cannot be the doctor because that can't be the captain.
I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Open parenthesis, don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis.
I guess it's Clee's crayons. The hell?
Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlon 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better now that we don't need to worry about him anymore. I will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Weinlesefest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. What a great pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well as the happy times we have spent with each and every one of you. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Weinlesefest seasonal special will do nicely.
Woo!
May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt, and may the wind carry our sentiments back to your side. Varka. P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master.
Oh my
There are
god.
10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grand Master. Ah ha 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 ha. His laugh, not mine.
That makes it so funny!
The letter ends here. Thank you, everyone, for your attention.
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the back of the last page.
The fact that he's cyno. That is like, I don't know, Ula's child right there? Hold on.
P.P.S. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here.
He said pee-pee!
Lisa, the following is a message for you. This part seems to be from the Grand Master to Miss Lisa.
Oh, for me?
The letter says, stop being rude, because the fandom is going out of rage over it!
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private. Everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Weinlesefest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time to receive word that all is well with the expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Weinlesefest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstadt is looking forward to. I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition, and also for the hardworking people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival. That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
What about you, Jean?
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain?
Oh wait, I remember.
What that was about, but it must have been important.
He's the first Fatui. That's what I know.
But Fatui Schmatui. The real big deal here is the Weinlesefest. Sounds like there'll be loads of free food and drink. Paimon wants to hear more.
Vince's
Hey,
Paimon.
cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people here.
Sounds good. All right, let's go.
With Jean? Is she standing here still? Actually, no. She's over. Look at Len. Banana! Will's win for that. Hey, Jane! Oh, you don't want to see me? I'm sorry. What up, Jane?
Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table.
Are you allowed to see this though?
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now.
I was just hoping I miss you.
If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating the Weinlesefest very soon.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly recently.
Was she crying about us?
Lisa,
I know she's just cheesy and all, it's just funny.
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
I miss everyone as well.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Weinlesefest. Could you tell us more about it?
yes, of course. The Weinlesefest is an ancient Mondstadt festival just like Lady Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, it's the most important part of the fall. Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is. No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon, all right.
Which is venti.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Weinlese Fest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Weinlese Fest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
Richly bless? How?
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstadters will get into endless arguments over what kind of flower a wind bloom is.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Weinlese Fest remains a time for Mondstadters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Weinlese Fest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market. The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Huh? My first main? Razor's past?
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupical, which means family.
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
Wow. Well, come on, let's go find Razor. He'll be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents.
I don't think so yet. Paimon, wait.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it? For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one, even for the most well-adjusted. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties, can I leave you to break the news to Razor? He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about this from you.
We'll talk it out with Razor.
Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
I'm actually 500 years old. What do you mean, Lisa? I don't want to be here. Oh, hi, Mika. Actually, what's disgusting back here?
Hi there.
You must be looking for Captain Keaya? Please, don't mind me.
What the hell's next to you? Actually, I was wait, I just wanted to say hi.
Wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Keaya. What should I say?
Tell him to shut up.
Oh, Mika. How have you not changed one bit after being on the front line this long?
Dang, like how nervous he is.
You were just asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well, allow me to introduce you to the legendary Honorary Knight.
That's right, and also the legendary paimon.
She done nothing but talk all day.
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Eula now. Please excuse me.
What? You're going to...
Aw, he just left. Well, that's too bad. Paimon was gonna ask him all about the expedition.
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstadt is focused squarely on you. Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just fine. In fact, let me share a little secret with you. Try talking to him about exploring the wild. You'll win his trust in no time.
Oh, seriously? That's it? So, I said about... Oh, you see any pairs of penises out in the wild? Do you like that? Oh, goddamn, Mika, you went the wrong way! This way! Keaya, what did you do to him? I did nothing to your little sex buddy. I don't have a sex buddy, the fuck you mean?
Razor's usually around Wolvendom, right?
Yeah?
How do you think he'll react after hearing about this?
Probably something like this. My parents are human? Oh, fuck yeah. I thought I was the parent. Why is there a bell trap right there?
Hey, look! It's a hunting trap.
Yeah.
Like the ones that the hunters from Springvale use.
Razor!
Huh? What is it?
There's electro energy near the trap.
Electro energy? Paimon wonders if it could be Razor.
Possibility.
But Paimon thought he was pretty good at avoiding the hunters. Well, anyway, let's follow the traces of Electro and see where they lead.
Actually, kids, so... Can I just step on this? No, it'll be fine. Be like, he was like, oh, my leg! Ow! Lupoka leg hurts! Oh! Okay, anyways, so we go this way. Follow the trail.
There's another trap up ahead. And can you feel that Electro energy too?
I feel the...
Electro traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going.
Was this still his heel? I don't remember that. Razor is always my first main in the game before anyone else. I mean, I main for three star characters. So now we go this way, deep into the forest. No heroes, good.
Razor! Are you there?
I am right here. I am right here. The fuck you mean? Look at the claw marks. I never noticed these when I wasn't here. Dang, look at the claw marks.
All right, the last trap has been set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this way.
That's Diana's dad.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
Oh,
Razor!
oh, just tackle hug him like my rough boy.
Oh, and it's draft too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Oh, I love it.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupacall, makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
Still, it's a sign of progress.
Yeah! But, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
Everybody knows about this. You tell us about the vodka's letter. And?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like it's something like this, actually.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't want to know.
Oh, part of it doesn't want to know.
So you do want to know, but at the same time you don't want to know? Sounds complicated.
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
Yeah. What is it?
Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is overwhelming everything else he's feeling. I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about kids.
Even Iona?
You know, when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was worried that I might abandon her.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not my only concern, though. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Maybe all mature adults think like this, huh? Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about trusting other people and in your own instincts. What do you think?
I'll be there for him as a friend and do this.
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
Paimon, how about this? You remember how you plan to approach the situation?
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting.
Dr. Paimon like this? I want you to be discussed as a beat. Hey, Razor, eat this little shit. Don't you look delicious? Razor, are you okay?
Hey, Razor. So, what are your thoughts?
Where is Mama and Papa?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
What do you think of vodka?
Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Like a bitch. Then, do you trust vodka?
Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work. I miss him.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give you the things that your parents left for you. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
Don't worry, everything will be fine.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Don't get drunk, boy.
Okay, thank you. I decide I want to go with you to see teacher.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before the Fine Laser Fest starts.
Bye, Draft. See you again next time.
Mama Lisa, I am here. Oh, she is here. That's the oh wow, that's a box in here. Wow.
Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
The box.
My little wolf cub's in a good mood.
Oh, you
I'm
call it a
assuming
wolf
we
cub?
discussed the whole story with you already?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Now turn the watch and bounce.
Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes, I am sure.
What is in there?
Oh, this is just a pile of junk. Paimon thought there'd at least be a letter or something.
You know what is this stuff? A woolen guy piece or something? A wolf? Is that for Razor? He's like a wolf boy guy. Oh, that's cute! And a drink or a wine?
Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might be getting mixed up between different boxes?
There is a scent.
It smells like ass.
A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent.
I smell something.
Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, let's see what other leads we can find. This woolen hand puppet looks kinda wonky. Guess it must be handmade, huh? Is this a part from a ruin guard?
Oh, that's what I thought.
Wait! Hey, look! This wine bottle is still half full! And there's a note stuck on it. 1,000. 1,000 wind wine.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Call Sensei.
Of course. 1,000 wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make, or so they say. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent-tasting products. That's why you'll almost never see 1,000 wind wine in the markets or taverns. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea! Razor, you got a good nose. Why don't you open it up and take a whiff? Maybe it'll tell you something.
We're just gonna drink that?
Okay.
Oh no, wolf boy, be careful. Is he gonna... Okay, good. Oh my god. Come?
He seems really in the zone. And is that a smile?
Oh my god, it is! Oh!
Find anything?
My parents are bitches.
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like many things all mixed together.
It's at least as titty milk.
But things in wine smell different.
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
Oh, we should try again. I am fucking trying. Razor, can't do it. Mama, help me. I mean, Sensei.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Break it.
Try another way.
That sounds better.
That's right. You still remember what I taught you. Oh, it's almost the Weinlese Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt. Surely someone will know a thing or two about 1,000 wind wine.
Venti, right?
Oh, great idea!
Will Venti be coming? Ah, please be yes.
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people. I will try.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for draft.
We'll be there with you just like we promised.
Okay. Then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupacall about human mother and human father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
If they betray Razor, I'll be so pissed. Like the hell? Can I get titty milk, Sensei? Yes, cutie. Oh, well, oh wait, hold on a second. Can I pop this?
Denied.
Oh, that was so funny. And Venti went away, you just pop it. Oh my, look how it's presented. That looks amazing right there.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I am pleased to announce that this year's Weinlese Fest has officially begun. We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wines and experience the joy of the harvest. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to welcome the Animo Archon Barbados back home. Let the wind lead.
He's right there. I see him, he's right there.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already!
So many people.
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's someone we gotta find.
Find? Who?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking, so he might actually be able to help.
He's right there, he's right there. He's just right there, like, no kidding. Venti! Hey Venti! You know Razor, right? This tone death bard is a woman? People call me the fanboy! The hell is a fanboy?
Hey, tone-deaf bard!
Turn around, Venti. So nice to see you again.
Traveler, paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most enchanting of festivals.
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just how many is enchanting exactly?
Oh, don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than just drinking. Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have a question.
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about Thousand Wind wine?
Baby, yes.
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone mention Thousand Wind wine?
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside, and there's a label on it that says Thousand Wind wine. We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine, and the brewing methods go way, way back. So we figured you'd be a good person to ask.
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
I see, I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called, well, as it happens, Thousand Wind wine. I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. How about it? Shall I recite it for you?
A song. Not easy to understand, but still want to hear.
Excellent answer. Then, hear it you shall. Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear. Joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away. As we wait for a windier day. Thank you so much for the applause. Was the rhyme of help to you?
Like wine. A little sweet, but now head spinning. Don't understand.
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be about winemaking, but it didn't give a single detail about the process.
I mean, I get it. It's a poem, you understand.
Well, maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized, but that's one of the defining features of Mondstadt poetry.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did the poem say the ingredients are? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the thousand winds? Song of good cheer? Nope. Paimon has absolutely no idea what any of these refer to. Look, Tone-Deaf Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means, so could you do us a favor and at least give us a hint?
A hand, no.
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything, but the lyrics are what they are. If there's anything they left out, even I can't fill in the blanks. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start by rolling up your sleeves.
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves? And somehow that'll teach us everything we want to know? This better not be a prank!
No.
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust my intentions? Oh, the pain.
I trust. I want to try. I want to make wine and find answers. If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in Father and Mother's wine.
By reading their actions, maybe we will understand.
Right. I want to know about them.
Well, if you say so, Razor. Guess we'll have to take Tone Deaf Bard's word on this one. We'll give it a try. And as first-time winemakers, there's no shame if it turns out bad.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's not as hard as you might think.
What's Rosaria doing here?
As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity, I promise you will reap the rewards you wish for.
I will tell Poem to teach her. Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in 2 days? Let's say same place right here?
Okay, I will remember. See you then.
And then I forgot. Oh, it's all over. And there was... Okay, hold on. Oh, wow, look at this! So this is the event that's going on with the Razor's thing. 1, 2, and 3 of them. Hold on, let me check this out real quick. So outside is being the Hunter Vale. Oh, this is like side quest missions, which I want to do off camera. And then what's the last one? Well, we can't tell yet. And Rosaria was like,
Let's go and browse while we still have the chance.
who? Where was Zoya? Because she was actually watching us from behind? How could, what's the big deal with that? Was she trying to say that this Venti right here is a god? Which she has no idea how to say. You have Tabby lost Nahida's help, but according to the message she left behind, you'll meet someone in the desert who can help you get out of the woods. To follow the path between the Akti and the Fatu, you sent off to another journey. Who do we find here?
We finally made it to Caravan Reebok. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Truly awe-inspiring. Is someone...
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Hey, alhaitham.
Huh?
Where did he come from? I'll just stay quiet about this.
Over here.
Yeah, stay quiet about this because I won't say out loud.
Alhaitham went that way. Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Give me the ass! We want the ass! That ass is mine! Okay, let's keep following him. Does he know anything about what's going on? Oh, that's why!
What the? Where did he go?
Nowhere.
How did we lose him? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
We couldn't have shaken them without you.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
No.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
Do you participate in the Sage's big project?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer.
So, you were actually looking for me?
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
It must be because of so sharp from pearls those words again. Well, forget me.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
The situation is a little complicated.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Let's head out together then.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
We just barely met him. What do you mean by that? So, now, we are heading to the parts of the desert. The Aru Village, over it's called. We have to run this way to the desert.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
It looks interesting. Oh. Something going on here? What was that? Hey, cyno! I just got him yesterday! Hey, chill, boy, chill! Oh, he's making me real nervous. Wow, that's an amazing battle I was witness!
Cyno.
Please, chill, boy! Come on!
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Alhaitham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Oh, Paimon, why are you so scared? Look at her! Hold on to my shoulders!
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Cyno, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You also got feet.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth.
Sure, anything for my main.
Long time. I urge you, Stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Why would I say the top one? That makes no sense. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stand by and do nothing.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Just say, but here you go, we can take it. Oh, this is short, never mind.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
Or is that a fake one? So you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Cyno. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages? No! Cyno, come on! You're my fourth main in this region, and you gonna do this to us?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Kick at them and then just go to Cyno. Good deal.
Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous.
Oh my god, Dehya's here!
Wait, Dehya?
Oh my god, look how she's just walk. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Great, finally someone that we can trust!
My simp is here!
You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna start fighting again!
Ethan, what are your eyes looking at? What are you looking down there? Is it the abs or the titties?
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Like brothers fight each other. Oh my god. Neither of them can afford to be distracted by Dehya's appearance.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Oh, what's going on?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey, is that Candance? These nuts? What's she doing up there?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover.
Someone's calling for us. Oh, this wind is too strong. Let's get over there.
That sounded like Candace.
These nuts!
Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you Academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
I'll put this up, you dick, don't listen! Especially Kynos! Like to suck it! Wow, we're in this building with... Walt is eating you? We just say the other boss is just next to this white boy. The artist, oh my god! This is so funny! He's like, why is he here? I don't want to be here with him. Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to be here either. You better fucking eat!
Well, this is pretty awkward.
It is, Paimon.
Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
That doesn't sound fun at all! It's like we kill each other!
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
Is she staying down?
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace.
These nuts.
Protector of Aru Village.
Oh my god.
Come at last.
She's actually so pretty. What the hell?
Nice to meet you, Candace.
These nuts?
Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
Yeah, my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
Is she trying to whisper to us?
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand.
You two! Stop fucking fighting!
As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
Yeah, be careful, Paimon.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dehya.
She did nothing wrong!
Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
These nuts. I'm gonna stop
That's what
now.
I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Speak!
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself.
Go, boy!
Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts. It's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
Oh, shit.
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So, you then decide to excel yourself?
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me.
Oh, thank God.
This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions.
Oh, thank goodness, because if he's still there, he's so dead.
I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Cyno seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
It's still too early to trust him. Actually, wait. What if the whole story was just made up?
Well, Cyno, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
The sages were watching me from the very beginning.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, Once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely, that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward?
Oh, yeah.
So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Did you join forces with me just so you could investigate me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the divine knowledge capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Now that you mention it, days did go like that.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebond as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied.
Yes? I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna wash your clothes, but not right now. But I'm trying to find, don't worry about it. I'm trying to find, speakers. Her speaker, she said. You think you always welcome me everywhere, huh? That's all, I'm trying to find her speaker. It's blue.
After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings.
Now, next step! Got a bitch slap the fuck out of you!
And now you, Dehya. I believe it's your turn.
I don't think she did anything wrong.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here, but then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dehya.
I love her eyes, my god.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candance.
It's outside.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candance. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
After a while, the wind outside begins to calm.
The wind's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candance still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough. and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
What are you talking? They're not even healed. How do we sleep, by the way? Oh, look what I saw. This thing. Like, even though I'm doing a mission, if I see these things around, I need to follow these for achievements and more power gems for extra. Oh wait, where's it going? Where's it going? Now we'll go this way. Follow the path. Keep going. Follow to the path. Let's keep on going. Okay, where's the leading us to now? This way? Okay. More up? You serious? Well, let's be careful. I mean, at least this doesn't block the way to jump over here. Where did it go? Over here. I was like, where did you go? Lead the way. Keep on going. And a chest for Razor. One more thing to do. Okay, so it's up here. The next thing I want to do, I saw it while I was collecting this. Okay, this, yeah. So collect 8 of those. So let's be careful. That is 1 down. This way, really? I mean, if I miss one, then where's the other one? Okay, kill vessel. 2, 3, 4. Then those 5, 6. Oh, okay, that's 7 and 8. 8-1. Ooh, nice. Okay, anyways, back to Candance. With hounds on here! The hell?
Oh, Candance, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Her is also something else.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Oh my god.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the flame mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Do I get to be dehya for this? For a trial character? No, never mind. I'm the Little Razor! Woo! Oh, ow! You're hurting me! Yeah, go, you two boys. Two dominating boys, let's go! Yeah, strike carefully, make them wet. Wet and wet with cums in your body. Yeah, we has a lot of physical damage here.
Get out of here! Yeah. Shadows of fate.
Okay, get going. Dang, what's so many here? Ah, Venti, you missed!
Here comes another wave!
Oh my god.
When are they ever gonna let up?
Come on, just give up! Give up already! Okay, I'm trying to let them together. Come on, you two. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do this.
Decided by destiny.
They're a little annoying still, but
you can get
not
away?
as much if you think about it. And go Razor. Shock them to death! Okay, good. Only 2 waves, not 3.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
I hope so. I hope that's true.
Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candance?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Tagnai also brought this up before.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will. But if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I'll help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Cyno? You seem like you really don't trust him.
That's why it's a good opportunity to watch him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Yeah, let's go. So, where to go up to? Up there? This city, not gonna lie, is pretty amazing. It's like you're the underground facility. Almost underground. And those plants from the side quest I was lit off camera, but not yet. So now, ways as a star, you sniff up with your brother Cyno.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do you refer to the masked scholar as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
The soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
It could be either Nahida or the Oh wait. No, let's say it must have been Nahida's power.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Cyno, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
Lesser Lord was actually the one who protected the village, or the masculine powers that came from Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's hit the bottom one.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
In the hideout, the little baby Archon.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
She also saved me once not long ago.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Oh my god, not the word again.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You betcha.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family.
I'll let this kid know anything.
I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Alhaitham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Cyno, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candance.
Please help him, Cyno.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candance.
Yeah, sure. So, where is this nutty... Okay, he's upstairs. Shah's own bedroom or something? Or is Nilu here too? Knock on the door? Is this her house? What? Candles? Damn, Lisa! Oh wait, this is her house, never mind. I should post a picture of Cyno asks Ixa to wait nearby.
Cyno is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
Hi,
I
Candace!
just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Eremite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Luta Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have smoothed the other mascot as well. From the look of Sano's face, he's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Cyno?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Cyno.
Hey, Isak!
Is that your grandpa with you?
It's you guys!
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
Yeah!
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Some questions? I mean, that was fast, the hell! Alright guys, I'm gonna veil. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Sayonara.